Who goes there?
Carley sent you, did he? Ever the bloody busybody. Maybe to him you don't seem so strange.
The name's Blaidd. I'm looking for a man who goes by Betrayal. He fled somewhere nearby. Or so I've heard. Come tell me if you find him before I do. I can offer you ample reward. Betrayal is nothing but a traitor, and in need of a fitting end to his tale. Betrayal, rotting in a cell is no true justice. No. This is where it ends for you. Right. There you are. Had to work for it, but it's done. Don't say I'm not a man of my word. Here's your prize.
Oh yes. I should say, if you venture north to Rea Lucaria and come across a venerable blacksmith who's a little on the large side, tell him I sent you, and he'll be sure to treat you right. I owe you one, I reckon. That's enough chit-chat for now. It's time we parted ways. Long time, friend. Blaidd, if you've forgotten. Glad to have you in the service of Mistress Rani.
Well, getting right to business. I'm still in Limgrave. The eternal city of Nokron lies somewhere at the bottom of this land.
I'm planning to go below through the well in the Mistwood.
See if I can't find the road to Nokron from there. I heard about you. Good to finally meet. Name's Blaidd. Sworn sword to Mistress Rani. Glad to have you aboard. Well, getting right to business. I'm situated in Limgrave right now. The eternal city of Nokron lies somewhere at the bottom of this land.
I'm planning to go below through the well in the Mistwood.
See if I can't find the road to Nokron from there.
I'm going below through the well in the Mistwood. See if I can't find the road to Nokron. Don't keep me waiting, eh?
Good to see you. Apologies, mate, but I don't have much to report. I can see bloody Nokron right above me, but I'm absolutely stumped. I've tried all the gateways, to no avail. Perhaps it's time to ask Celivis. I recall that spiteful little rat acting like he knew something. Let's give him a squeeze. Show him just how sharp my teeth are. I jest. I wouldn't go that far. Besides, I should check on some things here. Leave this place to me. You just do what you feel is right. If either of us learns anything, we tell the other. Well met. What news?
Leave this place to me. You just do what you feel is right. If either of us learns anything, we tell the other. Right? And if we reach a dead end, I suppose we go back to the source. Celivis rarely gives a straight answer. The first time.
So Rani's fate is kept in stasis by Starscourge Radahn. That reminds me of something I heard.
There's a festival being held at the castle on the southern edge of the Caelid Wilds, east of Limgrave.
It's a festival of combat. And I heard that you can fight Radahn himself. He who's once called the strongest of all the demigods. Maybe it's just a coincidence, but I think it's worth investigating. I'll be on my way to this festival of Radahn then. You're coming too, right? To Radahn's festivities.
I'll meet you at Redmane Castle in Caelid.
The way ahead is pleasingly simple. We fight, sword and fang. Right. I see. Leave this place to me. You just do what you feel is right. If either of us learns anything, we tell the other. Right?
So Rani's fate is kept in stasis by Starscourge Radahn. And there's a festival of war being held at Redmane Castle in Caelid, where you can fight the man himself. Once the strongest of the demigods. It's all coming together. Seems like Edu was onto something. I'll be on my way to this festival of Radahn then.
There you are. Took your sweet time. The players are all made up, and waiting for the curtain. Let's give them a show to remember, eh? Just don't you go dying on me. For Rani's sake, too. Once more into the fray together, eh? This might even be fun. Into the fray together, eh? Let's see what you're made of.
Thought I might find you here. I must admit, I was a little worried. We missed our meeting. But it looks like you're still in one piece, eh? You must have heard by now, right? That Star-Scourge Radahn holds Ranni's fate in stasis. But once he's out of the way, it'll spring back into motion. So now, we stand against the demigod once known as the strongest of them all. The way ahead is pleasingly simple. We fight, sword and fang. Long time. Seems we're fated to keep crossing paths. Now, we find ourselves at a festival of combat, pitted against Radahn, once the strongest of the demigods. The way ahead is pleasingly simple. A path forged by sword and fang. As a fellow combatant, allow me to introduce myself. Blaidd. Warrior. Now, we find ourselves pitted against Radahn, once the strongest of the demigods. The way ahead is pleasingly simple. A path forged by sword and fang. Nothing to do but wait until the festival begins.
Good. I was waiting for you. Oh, what a sick way to fight, eh? The glory of the clash is shared by Radahn and you. And did you see that afterwards? A falling star right before our eyes. I can't fathom how Radahn was holding back something of that scale. He was a living legend if ever I saw one. And the path has now been cleared. To Nokron, where Ranni's fate will be decided. Let's meet where the falling star bit the earth. We'll take up our swords once more. For Mistress Ranni. Let's meet where the falling star bit the earth. And we'll go into battle again. Side by side. My only purpose is to fight for Ranni's fate, sword and fang. The curtain's rising. On the final act. What a sick way to fight, eh, mate? The glory of the clash is shared by Radahn and you, and then a falling star right before our eyes. I can't fathom how Radahn was holding back something of that scale. He was a living legend, if ever I saw one. Well, it's time I left. The wheel of fate has been set into motion. If it's on the cards, I'd be glad to meet again. You are a fine warrior. If it's on the cards, I'd be glad to meet again. You are a fine warrior. Oh, it's you. It's me, Blaidd. Old Iji trapped me here. Told me I'd bring naught but bale to Lady Ranni. But there's no chance that could happen. I'm part of a being. A very shadow. I thought old Iji knew as much. Honestly, I don't know what's going on anymore. I don't understand. Why would Iji do this? I could never intend harm to Lady Ranni. What's he thinking? My thanks, friend. I'm going to see Mistress Ranni now. I don't know what came over old Iji, but even if the odds are slim, I need to check the mistress is safe. Now, Ranni can finally set in motion the fight against her fate she's dreamt of for so long. No. I'm part of her very being. I can never betray her, no matter what might happen. Ranni. She needs me. Oh, what are you playing at? Fine. Time to douse your little flame. All right then. Better to put you down now, before you trouble Mistress Ranni. Pathetic little man. Pathetic little woman. Don't show your face again. Stay away from Mistress Ranni. You're strong of arm, but ask yourself, what harm can be done to a shadow, traitorous, wretch? You're a danger from this woman. Stop, please. You think me a bringer of bale as well? Fine.
I am Rani's shadow, and it's for her that I fight, whatever any of you might call me. I am no bringer of bale. I must return to Rani's side. Tell me, why am I bale to Rani? Didn't I say? No harm can befall a shadow. I am shadowbound. Wherever Mistress Rani goes, I follow. You are a danger. You die here.